I wasn't getting paid a lot, but I was getting paid enough. I was getting paid so much in experience and lessons. I remember Robert Greene would have to remind me to invoice him. I was like, I'm getting the better end of this deal, man. So you got to go towards what's going to teach you more, not what your parents want, not what seems like the natural, mature, responsible thing, but what is the thing that's going to pay? What's the thing that's going to pay you most in education and lessons and insights and experience? Go towards what will teach you the most. Gary Vaynerchuk has this thing, people will come up to him and he'll ask him how old they are. They're worried about this or that. And he goes, you've got so much time. He's like, you've got time. The point is, a lot of us, even when we're young, we think it's too late for us to do stuff, that we've already made the decision. The die is already cast. The choice is already made. No, you've got time. It's not too late. One of my favorite books is by Nell Painter, and it's just called Old in Art School. She was this famous, well-known historian who, like in her 70s, goes back to get an MFA in art. It's not too late. You have time, right? You are still so young. The things I was worried about when I was a kid, oh, it's too late. I remember when I was thinking about dropping out of college, my mentor said, if this doesn't work out, man, you'll just go back to school. He's like, you're so young. You have time. And at the same time, this is the tough part. This is the paradox. Life is complicated. Be ready for that. You don't have that much time. Life is short. You don't know how much time you have. You don't know how long you're going to live for. Marcus Aurelius says you could be good today. Instead, you choose tomorrow. Don't put stuff off. The one thing all fools have in common, Seneca says, they're always delaying getting ready to start. That was one of the reasons I decided to drop out. I was like, I want to do this now. I don't want to wait a year to get started on this thing. I want to do it now. Seneca says it's important that we realize death isn't this thing in the future that happens once. Death is happening now. If you're 20, yeah, maybe you have 50, 60 years left. That's a long time. But you've also already died, Seneca says, 20 years. You have 2 decades that are dead and gone, never to be returned. Time is our most precious resource. Our youth goes by like that. Don't waste it. Don't take it for granted. Don't assume you have forever. When we say you have time, we mean it's not too late for you to do the thing right now. Don't wait any longer. Do it now. Memento mori. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. That is the most critical Stoic lesson for young people. You got to get your shit together.